开始录了吧？
Okay, ready to
开始录了
start?
呗。
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Bless you.
That was a cough.
Don't
Since
hop all over the front row.
I'm going to morph all over the so as you can see, I am sick.
Oh, don't be silly. You can do it.
I cough every 2 sentences.
Yeah.
So
Do you have a mask? Oh, don't you want to cough in that mask?
No,
That's-
Nobody can hear you with that, probably.
So bro, I sound so distant.
You can't breathe in that. You'll cough even more.
Okay, I will only be told. Can someone close the door?
Can you take it off, please?
Oh, wait.
Okay, I only talk 15 minutes. Rest of the time for anime. Very nice.
20 minutes.
20
It's
minutes?
just 5 more minutes, come on.
Happy, fun, Norse mythology lah. Woo!
I'm
Well,
trying to stall time for you.
We spent like 5 full minutes on the title.
well, by Lewis Howe. That's spelled Loouis. Yes.
Wow, Lil'Louie.
This is
Wow.
7th class story time. Again, and again. Today, we're going to be talking about Thor. Okay. Today we're going to be talking about Thor. So it's going to be Thor stuff today. Now, first story is called Thor versus Ronir. We ignore the age. So, Ronir, oui, baguette, croissant, oui. Now, so once upon a time, there's this giant. Oh no, I forgot to put transitions. You'll just have to deal with that. Once upon a time, there's this giant. He's called Ronir. For educational purposes, we'll call him Bob. So Bob is a really powerful giant, really powerful dude. Once he saw Odin riding into Jotunheim with his horse. I mean his nephew. I meant his horse. Because Odin's horse is Loki's child, and Loki is Odin's sworn brother. So Odin's riding his. Okay, that's it. So he saw Odin riding into Jotunheim. Super fast. So he was outraged because he thought that he had the fastest horse. So he came over the bed. So he went over to this weird old man. Weird old man. He looked at him, said, "Hey, bro, I bet my horse faster than yours." And then Odin wanted to play a little trick on him. So Odin accepted like a little race. So Bob was outraged that Odin actually accepted his request. So they both accepted the challenge and they went into a horse race. Eventually, so they rode across hills and all that. And then so they went really, really fast. Eventually, they reached Asgard. So both of them, the speedy boys, they just zoomed into Asgard. Imagine that, a giant in Asgard. What a sight. Well, actually, that's Loki. Anyways, so the gods, they see this random dude just walking in with a giant horse with their little leader beside them, and they decided to do the most appropriate thing the Norsemen would do. They invited him to drink beer together. Yes. So Bob once he's pretty drunk, right, he claimed that, I'll kill y'all, I'll kill y'all and take all those pretty ladies with me back to my house, So he claimed that he's gonna do that. The next day, and then he passed out. The next day, he woke up again and he started drinking again. And then he was drunk again. He said, I'm gonna drink all your meat until there's nothing left of you and you're gonna die of thirst. And the gods were fed up, so they sent Thor to kill him. So they do like a little summoning circle and do a little, shaman magic. And then Naruto should puke or something like that. And then boom, Thor came. So Thor was about to kill Bob when Bob woke up startled and demanded an honorable duel. Like, you're gonna kill this man, who can't even defend himself? Nuh-uh. So Thor accepted. And sometime later, the two met one another on a grassy plain, Then like anime music, epic battle music starts. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Epic battle music starts. So Bob, he wore full stone armor, right? And he had a giant whetstone. Whetstone is like a 磨刀石. So he had a giant whetstone as his weapon. So he saw Thor, so he decided to chuck his big weapon at Thor. But instead of shattering, that big weapon smashed into Thor's face and broke into 1 billion pieces. And that's the source of all the flint in the world. Yeah, flint. Like flint and steel, flint. And that's the source of all the flint in the world. Now one got lodged in the Thor, but whatever. So Thor threw his big hammer back at Bob, and it violently relocated him to the afterlife. So
that's an interesting way to say it.
Yeah, I know.
That's that. Now, second story, Thor the cross-dresser.
The cross-dresser?
Yes, the
Is
cross-dresser.
this appropriate?
Yes!
Very good question.
It is appropriate.
I'm pretty sure they banned this.
It is
I'm
appropriate.
pretty sure they banned this in America for children.
They did?
They did?
Well, we're not children anymore, are we?
They banned children from drag races.
Really?
Yeah, from drag shows. It was all the controversy.
What? It's woke culture. No one cares. Okay. Thor dressing up as a cat maid, basically.
He actually did it.
One day, Thor woke up. And instead of not finding his wife beside him, he couldn't find his hammer. So he sleeps with two things, his hammer and his wife. And he couldn't find his hammer. He said, Loki! And Loki said, bruh, I didn't do nothing. I'm not strong like you, bro. Because Thor's hammer isn't like the worthy one, something type. You just gotta be really strong to do it. And Loki, I'm not strong, bro. I didn't do it. No. So, and Thor, he couldn't find the hammer, bro. It's nowhere in Asgard. So he's real angry. Freya. This is not covered. So Freya, she has this cloak that I mentioned about, that she bought to Loki, and which would turn him into birds and all that, which is made of all the feathers of all the birds in the entire world. And so Freya lent Thor and Loki like her magical cape, and Loki turned into an eagle and flew around to scout for it. He thinks it's probably in Jotunheim, like the land of the giants. So Thor and Loki goes into Jotunheim to have a sneak peek. Eventually, they went to the giant village, like a giant's village, Jotun village. And Thor faced the chief. The ugly, fat chief told Thor that, yes, I did steal the hammer. Haha, loser. Soy boy. Yes. And he did steal the hammer, and he buried it 20 kilometers under a mountain. You know, and won't return it unless Freya marries him. So everyone wants Freya. Yeah.
Yuck.
Yes. So back in Asgard, though, the gods wanted Thor to wear a bridal dress, you know, and go undercover as Freya. You know, so they want to cover Thor up, you know, snip his spear, you know, give him some, you know, those red eye makeup things, whatever, you know, and like drop kick him to Jotunheim to get his hammer back. Thor thought it was very unmanly, but in the end he agreed to it. So boom, Thor, dressed as the bride, you know, complete with jewelry, woman's clothing down to his knees, a bridal headdress, and the necklace Brisingamen, which is lent to him by Freya. Now, I think the poem that described this part is actually so long. They like intricately detailed like how he was dressed and like how, you know, makeup and stuff. So yeah, Thor dressed up. No, Loki accompanied Thor. No, and they went to the giant's place. No, and Giant said, "Oh my God, you actually came? I didn't know Asgardians were this dumb." So no, they had a wedding, and there's a wedding feast. And on that feast, Thor ate an entire ox, ate salmon, and all of the dainties that had been prepared for the woman. No, and emptied the giant's cellars. So he's so angry, he ate all of them.
So it's 蹭饭 basically.
Yeah. No. So the giant, he grew suspicious, you know, because he's never seen a woman eat so much in his life before.
That's very rude.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'd eat double.
Okay, he ate 2 oxes, 16 salmon, and
Wow.
Probably a house. Well, that is.
oh my God.
Probably eat the mountain away.
So Loki, no, because the leader is like, you a woman or you a man, boy? So Loki, he has to, you know, compromise, make a little compromise. So he said that the bride, you know, was so lovesick. Like, oh, I wanted you, I love you, wow! You know, he was so lovesick that she didn't eat or drink for 8 days.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
The giant said, I have this fuzzy feeling in my heart now. You know? Freya, I love you! You know, so the giant wanted to smooch the bride. You know? So he lifted her veil. When he lifted it, so he killed him with his glance, basically. It was so sharp. It's like when Thor like woke up and saw Freya,
Without her hair.
no, saw like Sigrid without her hair, you know. Like, what? Okay. It was like, you know. So it gave him a killer glimpse. The giant said that he'd never seen such a frightening stare in his entire life. And Loki, you know,
His first impression was the stare was scary. It wasn't that, it's actually Thor.
I think it would be more reasonable for you to ask why it wasn't his giant beard. So the giant has said he's never seen such a frightening look before. And Loki lied again, saying, oh, it's the bride's love sickness.
He still thinks it's not.
She was also unable to sleep, thinking of you every night. And the giant said, oh my God, really? Thank you so much. No? So they successfully fooled the idiot. The ceremony continued, and Thrym, so that's the leader's name. The leader called for the hammer, you know, to be brought to finalize the deal, marriage. Thor, he's like,
Oh, that's cute.
my hammer. So he grabbed up and he killed everyone.
Oh.
Bruh.
That's the end. So don't mess with a big boy's toy. And then there's a really heavy story down the line, but my throat doesn't want to